Hello there. State your business. Rats? Farewell. I'm so hungry. Thank you. That's just talk. Sure, Don't waste your flattery on me. My life is drab and wretched by... Oh, sure, that's cute. Not bad. That's amazing. That's just talk. Good one. I salute you. Most impressive. Are you looking for him? I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Dariloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more. I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. But who'd want to hurt him? Blessings of RK upon you. You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear. Who will help an old beggar? Who will... Please be generous. I've bought a good number of things at Colovian traders, and Gunder is a friendly... Blessings of RK upon me. Fight well.
Sorry, you want me? I'm Shamgro Yarog, the Count's butler. Some words should be shared only by friends. Go ahead. You're full of it. No, you... Oh, please. Please. Not bad. You're full of it. You're wasting your breath. Please. That's pretty good. Oh, you're a big fat liar. No, you... Yeah. You're a big fat... You can't scare me. You're What a... Not bad. Don't make me laugh. Marie Paliella is quite a hard worker. She's in the chapel day and night, tending to the sick and injured. If it's not one thing, it's another. The Count is very particular about his food and drink. Everything must be just so. I can speak for the Count. Rosethorn Hall is a stately manor currently occupied by Vanderallen Trebatius. You won't find a better property for sale. It's just inside the main gate, near the bridge to the chapel. I will order the deed drawn up. Take this key. The house is just inside the gate, by the bridge to the chapel. Don't worry about Vanderallen Trebatius. I'll have him evicted. I'm sure he'll find another home easily. Oh, and don't worry. We're tossing all his junk out as well. If you head to Colovian Traders, Gunder can provide all sorts of great furnishings for your new home. Good luck. It's my pleasure. Good day.
Not so loud, please. What a headache I've got. I'm Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me. Sure wish I was pickled right now. Well, the local wine is great. It isn't cheap. But I don't bother with beer or ale anymore. And for a Nord, that's saying something. That Elsie Godhater sure has a chip on her shoulder. Great with a blade, but she really holds a grudge against the church. Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Come back and see me again. Good day.
Hello.
Hello there. You have obviously made a mistake. Sir Lazara Milvan would never speak with someone of your low birth. You are obviously of low birth. Unless you dispute my judgment, and you would press your suit at the end of a sword. I'm afraid I cannot. Leave me, and I will spare you. You are talking again.
Me? I'm Falanu, House Lalu, as if that matters here. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? But it just so happens I've run into some sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way. I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the West Wheeled Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure. I saw Ugok Gromogok earlier. At least I think it was her. Perhaps it was her sister. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... no. That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks. You too. Go ahead, please. I'm the only alchemist... By the way, do you happen to know what the Oh, nothing. I'm the... By the way... Thanks anyway. I'm the... By the way... Let's just... That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Goodbye.
Over here! We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Please be generous. I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric. Blessings of Anu upon you.
Well met. What do you want? I like the Two Sisters Lodge, and Mog does a good job running the place. She and her sister are both fine people. I don't mean to gossip. Good day.
Welcome to Oblivion Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want. Marie Paliella is quite a hard worker. She's in the chapel day and night, tending to the sick and injured. I like Skingrad just fine. Folks are a little quiet by Skyrim standards, but they're friendly and loyal when they get to know you. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. I let that go too cheaply. Pleasure doing... You're a fun... An excellent... Pleasure doing business with you. Thanks for... Farewell.
Who will help an old beggar?
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too. He's a raving lunatic. I'm assuming you're asking because he's done something strange. Like what? Oh, like shouting obscenities at you? Or wearing only fur for an entire year? Or waiting outside your house every morning? Not that you'll get anyone else in town to admit it. Oh, he's harmless. We're used to him. Harmless. Ha! One day he'll snap. Then watch out. I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Ask me what I think about chapels, praying, the Nine Divines. Go ahead, ask me. Well, good. I really don't care either. I just get sick of all the god talk. Might as well pray to rocks and lampposts. Ask me what... The gods don't do a damn thing. Do they even exist? How could anyone tell? Daedra Lords, sure. They exist. They do things. Bad things mostly, but things you can see. The gods? They don't do a damn thing. So why do we build big chapels and sit around and mumble and ask them to save us from this and that? It's stupid. And chapels and priests and folks groveling on their knees? They're stupid too. Good day. Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Kudai seems upset about something lately. I'd stay away from the Mages Guild if I were you.
What?
Absolutely. A pleasure to speak with you. You know, if you need to get better at archery, you should talk to Raymond Broder. He's quite a good shot.
Hi.
Take care.
Well met. Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me. Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history. Can I interest you in some of my wares? You're a... I let that go too. And you bought that. Above. You drive. Come back and see me. Goodbye.
What brings you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine. Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition? Excellent! But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. Mag Gromogak runs a fine establishment at the Two Sisters Lodge, and her sister has some quality horses. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because frankly I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot. How goes the search? If you need to know more about the Nirn, Fantastic! You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot. I'll begin making the elixir of exploration right away. According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nirnroot to make the next magnitude of elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for you.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Excuse me.
Welcome to... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Annex. You got a great... That's... You've... Tell your friends about... Goodbye. Good day. What can I interest you in? Pleasure. Pleasure. A fine bargain. I let that go. Come back. Good day.
Hello there. Hello.
I'm Gaston Cirilli. Perhaps you've met my brother David. Together we are the Cirilli Brothers Winery. I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. Who'd want to hurt him? Skingrad is the wine-producing capital of Tamriel. You must sample our local wines. You'll never taste better. The 415 vintages were particularly good. The 399, well, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, if you can find a bottle. Be seeing you. I am Ambrose Can, grape grower for Cirilli Brothers. I'm also an advanced trainer for weapon and shield parries. Not only does Shamir make a good wine at the Tamika vineyards, but he's really good with his bow too. I heard he'll train you for a fee. Fadus Calidius at the Fighters Guild also teaches block, but he'd be the first to admit I'm his superior in every way. Be seeing you.
I'm so...
How are you? A sweet roll? But of course, Salmo is famous for his sweet rolls. One taste, and you are in heaven. On top of the world, yes? I suppose Count Hasseldor keeps Skingrad running smoothly, but you hardly ever see the man. I could never leave Skingrad. All my good friends here would die without my sweet rolls. The rest of the world must suffer as best it can without me. Goodbye.
How goes it?
Good evening. I'm Bernadette Pinellis. I work for Tamika. I grow grapes for her wines. I've lived here all my life, grown grapes. It's all I know. Fresh air, mountains, the grapes on the vine. It's just beautiful. I think Glathier is having one of his bad spells lately. Good day.
item recharge at the major store. Good thing he's corporate. Hate to have something go wrong. Never used this services? I mean, how many people have enchanted things just lying around outside of the guild? They say that when you murder someone, the dark
Excuse me.
comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Go on. It seems quieter than usual at the major guild. I've heard others say the same. Huh? So long. Bye. Greetings, fellow friends.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. You wouldn't think it, but our rocky soil is perfect for tomatoes. The same ground that produces our glorious wines produces my splendid tomatoes. Bernadette Penniless works over at the Tamika Winery. They make a quality wine. You too.
Good to see you. What do you want? Be seeing you. Excuse me.
How are you? What do you want? What do people do here? In town, shopkeepers, smiths, priests, the usual. Fighters and mages guild. The rest are farmers or herders. Wines are a Skingrad specialty, and the Surly and Tamika vineyards are famous all over Cyrodiil. Farewell.
I'm Ma Gramogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food? I enjoy the wines that Tamika makes at her vineyard. Don't count on seeing the Count at the castle. He's a great sorcerer, but he doesn't like visitors. My sister, Ugok Gramogok, runs the Grateful Pass stables. She's the quiet one. I'm the talker. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Excellent. Tell you. Take care.
I've heard you know how to move.
Oh no, they say that when you
Hi there. I'm Valandra Sabor, Primate of Julianus. You may address me as Your Eminence. A primate has better things to do than provide tourist information. Beggars have plenty of time on their hands. I'm sure you'll have much in common. Not only does Shamir make a good wine at the Tamika vineyards, but he's really good with his bow, too.
Bye.
Hello. We haven't met, have we? I'm Sister Marie Paliella, the chapel healer and trainer in the restoration arts. The town is very nice, but I advise you to get out and see the countryside. The vineyards and farms, pastures and sheepfolds. Lovely mountain country. Pay attention and you can learn. Let's get to training. Knowledge is the key to... Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is power. Good that you want to get better. Farewell.
Blessings of the Nine. My name is Tumendil. I am the chapel priest. I'm sure you can find your way around the chapel by yourself. The chapel of Julianus is always open for worship and contemplation. Perhaps you should speak to Marie Paliel, our healer and restoration trainer. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Take care.
You look like you've swung a mason.
Ah, you came! You're sure you weren't followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me. Well, yes, I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you? Lots of gold. Here's my problem. I'm being followed. Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me? Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well. Did I say that already? Let's start with Bernadette Penniless. Be outside my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here again tomorrow night. Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me. Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel. Coincidence? I don't think so. There's so much I could tell you. So many secrets. But then you'd be in danger too. It's best if we're not seen talking. Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why. Let me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you. It isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Hail!
Leave me to my work if you want the elixir. Your elixir is ready. Any more luck? Here's a weak elixir of exploration. Not bad, eh? If you want more, you can buy them from me. I've discounted them for you, of course.
May the wind...
So, you saw Bernadette penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she? Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me. Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate. Tutius Sextius. Do you know him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report. I still can hardly believe she wasn't watching me, but it is a relief to be able to finally stop worrying about her. He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge, alone. Suspicious, don't you think? Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you following him. He's much more dangerous than he looks.
Hey, if you don't mind, I have things to do. Would you leave now, please? You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius, my people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends. Not only does Shamir make a good wine at the Tamika vineyards, but he's really good with his boat. Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common. What could we possibly talk about? I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Oh, wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why. Yes? Gracious, that's just... Don't wait, you win this one. That will can't do better than that. Yes, the strange wood elf who haunts the Low Gate every morning. You said he was... Farewell. Let's hear it. What? No wonder Narina Cavane is so cranky. If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty, soot-stained castle like Bruma, you'd be cranky too. You have something you want to tell me about that? Suit yourself. Try our wines and cheeses and Salmo's sweet rolls. See the castle. But don't expect to see the Count. He doesn't mix with strangers.
Bye.
A coin for an old beggar.
Hail.